Europe's return to melodic rock, Ian Haugland reveals upcoming album insights. In a recent chat with Brazil's Marcelo Vieira, Europe's drummer Ian Haugland opened up about how longtime fans have been reacting to the band's evolving sound. Over the past few albums, Europe has shifted from their signature pop-infused hard rock of the 80s to a more bluesy, classic rock vibe. Ian shared, "Some of the fans who love the 80s era do miss the old Europe sound. They tell us, you should write more melodic songs. But for us, it's always been about moving forward, not just playing the old hits, but growing as musicians and exploring new sounds. We've been on a real musical journey." He went on to explain that their last couple of albums leaned into bluesier hard rock, while their 2017 release, Walk the Earth, drew heavily from their roots, inspired by legends like Rainbow, Led Zeppelin, and Deep Purple. Now, as they write songs for a new album set to be recorded later this year, Ian feels they're circling back to a more melodic Europe sound. "We're swaying between different styles, but it's important for us to keep evolving. Most fans have been really positive about this." When asked why it's taken so long since Walk the Earth to release new material, Ian pointed to their busy touring schedule. "We get tons of festival requests every year, especially across Europe, so it's been tough to find time to focus on writing. But Joey and the guys have been working on songs here and there. We're now finishing demos, and honestly it's the strongest batch of songs we've had in a long time. We're excited to see how the album will turn out. We're aiming to hit the studio in October and hopefully release the album next year." Earlier this month, frontman Joey Tempest confirmed to Brazilian journalist Igor Miranda that the band is deep into the creative process. "It's been a long break, longer than ever before. Usually, we'd jump straight from touring into the studio, but COVID changed that. It gave us time to start fresh, to live with the songs for a while, which makes this new album feel almost like a debut. We're halfway through, sharing demos, and the ideas are really strong." Joey also revealed plans to enter the studio this autumn, with new music expected next year. "The whole band is really excited. The songs have a fresh vibe but also nod to our past. Of course, we're still experimenting, that's the Europe way." On top of new music, Europe is working on a documentary with producer/director Craig Hooper, known for his work with Deep Purple and Saxon. The film will chronicle the band's journey from their early days in Stockholm's suburbs, through their rise in the mid-1980s, the challenges of the 90s grunge era, and their resurgence in the new millennium. Joey shared, "We've been filming with this team for about 5 years, capturing the new Europe. During COVID, we thought maybe it's time to do the documentary. We found old VHS tapes from our first manager, who filmed us as teenagers, backstage moments, hotel rooms, tours from the 80s to the early 90s. There's footage never seen before, mixed with new tour footage. It tells the full story, our highs, lows, and comeback. The director has done an amazing job, and we can't wait to share it." Last month, Joey told El Expreso del Rock that the new album will take a different direction from Walk the Earth and War of Kings. "It's a new adventure. Listening to the demos, the melodies are strong, some songs are heavier, but there's definitely a connection to our past. I'm writing with John Norum, John Lavin, and Mike McKelly, and the melodies are beautiful. It feels like we've lived with these songs for years, so they have staying power. It's exciting." He added, "We like to go on our own adventure but always carry our past with us." Joey also reflected on the emotional 40-year anniversary tour last year. "It was incredible to look around the stage and see my teenage friends still playing, connecting with the audience. We're carrying that spirit into this year's South America tour, then festivals across Europe, and finally the studio. We're also excited about the documentary, which should come out this year. It's a great journey with never-before-seen footage from around the world, including Japan, San Francisco, and moments from mixing the final countdown." Regarding the documentary's release, Joey said, "We're almost done with final editing and narration. Hopefully, it will be out before or shortly after summer." In September 2023, Europe released a new single, Hold Your Head Up, described as a punchy, up-tempo rocker with echoes of early Europe. recorded at Atlantis Studios in Stockholm with producer Klaus Åhlund, Ghost, Robin, and mixed by Stefan Glauman, Rammstein, Def Leppard. The track blends classic Europe melodies with their recent bluesy style. Joey explained why they released just one song now. We wanted something ready before the fall European tour and the documentary. We have several great ideas for more songs. Working with Åhlund was a positive experience. He's very professional, talented, and a guitar player himself. He grew up listening to Europe, so he understands us. The process was smooth, and we'd love to work with him again, though we haven't decided if he'll produce the new album. About the song's style, Joey said. It naturally mixes melodies reminiscent of our early work with fresh, modern riffs. It's got a bit of everything but still sounds like Europe, which is really cool. Hold Your Head Up became available on all major streaming platforms on September 29, 2023. In fall 2023, Europe wrapped up their time capsule European tour, playing 21 shows across Switzerland, Italy, Germany, Norway, Sweden, France, the Netherlands, and the UK, including 2 nights at London's iconic Palladium. The shows featured a career-spanning setlist with hits, deep cuts, and fan favorites from all 11 studio albums. Their 2017 album, Walk the Earth, was recorded at the legendary Abbey Road Studios in London with Grammy-winning producer Dave Cobb, known for his work with Rival Sons and Chris Stapleton. With new music on the horizon, a documentary in the works, and a rich legacy behind them, Europe is clearly embracing both their past and future. Fans can look forward to a fresh yet familiar sound that honors the band's melodic roots, while continuing their adventurous musical journey.